Whoa.
Rupture's eruption has started.
Whoa.
Prepare for impact.
I'm guessing you don't want to be outside for that. The sun like exploded. Hello and welcome back to another episode of StarRupture. So last episode we basically went through the tutorial and started our starter base and started working on leveling up our corporations. So today's episode I thought we'd go explore around the world and see what's happening and what's up. We do have a gun to defend ourselves, and it'll give us time for these two companies to level up. And then when I come back, I'll probably increase our companies. Well, I should probably actually get all 5 of these working at the same time. Oh, wrong button. Some of these, though, like the Graffiti Blue Corporation, I don't have what they want. But we'll go out and make some more stuff real quick. We're gonna need a lot of building materials, so...
I think I can use this.
Now, they haven't really released basically any updates since last week when I played this. There was a slight hotfix, but it didn't really change anything major. It was kind of like a short two thing bug fix. Now let's max that out. And let's build ourselves 5 more of these wonderful orbital cargo launchers. Alright, yellow arrow is the input. So that should get us our other 3 companies. I'm not really sure what the core overheat level means. It maxed out at 1,000, we're at 62 now. Not sure if that's the build limit, but we'll find out when, you know, things start to go off the rails. So we got the first 2 working, then we need the other 3 companies working. Let's get those set up. So graffiti, the wires. All right, I can get that one, and that will also get that one. Looks like our power needs a little bit increase. Kind of want them all facing the same way. Yeah, so those are outside, so that's how it'll open up. I'm not sure if you actually put these in shade if it affects anything. So that should get all of our stuff running. So, yeah, all our corporations are set up. This one's going to require a later thing I don't have access to yet. So, Wolfram bars and Wolfram bars. Now, a fun thing I did learn playing around when I was just messing around seeing what we could do. We have a rail connector here, which will be really good for what we're going to do here. And I don't remember these guiding lines, but we'll plant that right there. And that will allow us to do a fun little thing with our rails.
I feel sick.
Where we can basically attach that there. Attach that one there. And then
Necesito agua.
this one got the yeah, this one has the copper blocks as well. So we'll delete that rail there. Put this rail right here. Actually, we will... That's a bad move. That'll get things messy. We'll just change corporations here. So, we'll change you to Selm Corp. No, we need this one to be the Selm Corp. The Fractured Solutions. And this one will be changed from Fractured Solutions to... Let's see, so that one's Graffiti's Blue Corporation. That's the one that we want there. Alright, so we got that changed. And our rail. Put that rail to there. It's all three of these are basically taking the same thing. And then connect that rail to that one. Alright. Then all of these will divide themselves in between these three receptacles right here. So it will slow down my XP, but it will, on the brighter side, transfer the three working ones here. So we get those three XPs working, that one XP's working. This one we're gonna have to wait till one of our things level up, because the copper wire and the alloys, you unfortunately need the Selman Corporation's fabricator. So I should make titanium rods and the copper things for our little blue guy right there. Well, that's working. Let's actually get some more copper working, because I got 2 other copper mines that I can plant over here. Now, I hope they do change how this mechanic kind of works. It's a bit annoying. Get all 3 of those going the same way. And let's get rid of this rail. Or actually, we want to increase our production because that's probably maxing out pretty well. So let's build ourselves another little smelter. All right, that's good. And rail connector. We'll go right there. You'll go that one. And you, sir, will go up there. And we'll probably need a rail support. I've actually never seen it actually require a rail support though. So we grab this. Alright, the building is colliding with something. Actually, it looks like it auto makes the rail support for us. Which is very nice. And we'll do a rail connector. We'll just throw that right there. That means we can connect this one to this one. We'll delete that one.
Withering.
Rail this to there. Then rail that one to there. And I need more power. That'll get in the way of my titanium when I start expanding that way. So we'll progress out this way. Oh, why did that? That went way too high. I didn't know you could control the height with up down on your mouse wheel. Alright, that'll fix that. So then we need to set up this smelter to transfer the ore as well. So we need wolframe. Alright, those two will be pumping into here. That one's pumping into there. And we should be gaining XP like crazy. And we are starving and thirsty, which is going to be a common problem in this game because you starve and basically dehydrate yourself very fastly. But everything is basically edible.
Looks good. Good stuff.
I do have the problem with not being able to eat this in basically one go. So you kind of have to mash the eat button, and there's no hot bar. Which for a survival crafting game, not having a hot bar is crazy to me. Especially for a consumable hot bar. And especially when this stuff basically gives you no food at all. It does raise your survival. So basically when you start, those orange plants will be your basic food supply. And then for your water, you'll just need to go to any water source, which is one right at the start, and get hydro bulbs. And these will fill up your water.
Excellent work. The Selenian Corporation thanks you for your shipment. Your rewards are waiting in the corporate terminal.
Alright, we got our first level up. Let's we go over here to get our level up. We're level 2, so we can make our fabricator. Claim that. I'm really, the inventory upgrade is going to be massive when we hit level 3. Now we have our fabricator, we can start working on our next company. There's fabricator.
Great work. Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
And then we will actually... Okay, this isn't blocking, and it's in between two of our factories. Because we're actually going to need a lot because of the fabricator. So we make pistol ammo, titanium rounds, wolfram wire. So we'll hit up a... We'll have wolfram wire since we have multiple factions of that. But you... Now, some things require multiple resources. That's why there's 2 slots here. So when it comes time that we need to fuse titanium and this copper, we'll just already be set for that. And then expand you over to you. So this was, yeah, it kind of sucks that they kind of reset these once those go away. So I kind of try to keep them in order. So we're running you the wire. Did we set that? No, we didn't set that up. This one. Alright, that one's running wire. And then this one. That's kind of why I try to keep them in order. That's not working so well for me. So we'll do titanium rods.
I am detecting increased rupture activity. Prepare yourselves for a wave.
What does that mean? We're at 111. Okay, I did that and that killed our power. I kill our power because something's gonna happen here? That sun is changing. Whoa.
Rupture's eruption has started.
Whoa.
Prepare for impact.
I'm guessing you don't want to be outside for that. The sun like exploded. Huh. I go outside? It kind of reminds me of the Riddick planet. Do you ever watch Riddick?
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Oh, the door's too hot to open. Huh. Well. What is that?
What is this?
This is ignitium, a cosmic mineral that's good at storing heat, but also releases it quickly. It can help you cool your base. But hurry, if not controlled, it sublimates rapidly.
Okay, I'm guessing you can only get that resource from these things? Gathered from meteorite, used in analysis. Let's go analyze this. I wonder if my power shut down because there's no light anymore. But yeah, that was cool. I better keep that because I don't know when I'm going to get water back. Oh, a map could be useful.
Delivered. The Moon Energy Corporation thanks you for your shipment. You can claim your reward in the corporate terminal.
Got a recipe station now. I need to actually go out and get some minerals. But that was actually a lot. I wonder if that's because the first time I did that. Let's go grab some more and turn it in. I'm curious how long it takes for the world to like recuperate because I got one water plant. Let's go see if that analyzes at the same rate. Ooh, that analyzes at really good rate. Holy crap. So I guess when that happens, go out and grab that stuff until you need it and analyze it. Get a boatload of XP. But anyway, I need to actually gather some resources here.
Oh, just what I need.
I want the bars. I want that. Recipe station. We'll put you right next to the scanner.
Congratulations. You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock anything?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements. The building's programming needs to be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory as well as transfer fees.
It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
Damn. Oh, this is how you... Oh, this is how you unlock stuff that the corporation doesn't allow you to upgrade. I'm guessing calcium block is a type of food. These are various recipes. And it looks like some of these require data points, which kind of sucks. There are food. Or it's more data. And stuff that we don't have on hand. There's a lot of missing food that we haven't discovered yet. Let's get back to... Let's get everything operating again. Yeah, my water source is gone. So that happened about 20 minutes, I think, if I remember right. Ooh, a respawn point will also be helpful.
Your printing point has been updated. When you happen to die, I will send your mind here, and this is where your sleeve will be printed.
When?
Apologies, if you happen to die.
I don't like it. But yeah, the entire map just changed. That's really cool. I would suggest getting hydro bulbs then, though. Because I'm probably going to start dying of dehydration here pretty soon. Alright, so it looks like it was a power situation, not the sun exploding situation. Good, good, good. I just want to change these back to the proper things. Because it's confusing having the corporations not in order. I can always just mess with the wiring too.
Oh, yes.
I found calcium ore somewhere? And that's already set to clover. Oh! That's kind of cool. So anyway, I need... Yeah, we're gonna switch some of this around. So, titanium... Delete that one. Delete that one. Have you go to there. Then you... Oh, I get what the rail supports are now. I do that. Then I can just raise the rail. That looks ugly, but it works. All right, those are making the wires, and these should be making titanium rods. These should be making titanium rods. These should be making the wires.
I'm getting better at this.
And that copper's going down there. Why? Oh, hold up. Why did my like survival go up like 10 levels? My survival went up like 5 levels there. We don't have access to the limb station, but... Alright, so that's coming in from the copper up there. So we should be set. A little wonky, but production's being alright. Oh! Oh yeah, we're at 10 minutes for the world to come back to the way it was. We got a bunch of rank ups. Alright, everyone's got their XP running now. Let's make me some good pistol ammo. And who gets me... that's grenades. That's the map I need. Clever Robotics is personal storage. Let's go explore the world, shall we? Now we survived a sun explosion. Now we went to that thing out there in the tutorial. You know, some map thing. So we got a couple destinations. We got a radio dish sequence over there. We got the giant engine-looking guy over there. Then a lab over there. Let's proceed towards the lab.
Come to Mama. Looks good.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Hello. Our first enemies. I suck.
What's going
You
on?
encounter an infection
You've
cloud, your
entered
shield
an
will not function while
infection
inside
cloud.
of it.
Microorganisms from the vermin are reacting with your equipment, disrupting your shield.
So no safety net then? What the frag was that?
They're vermin, the main threat on this planet.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people that arrived on Arcadia 7 were eliminated by these creatures. Natural disasters you can prepare for, but vermin are a bit more unpredictable.
Why didn't you warn us that we'd be fighting some overgrown... I don't even know what.
The IRO imposed a TS9 top-secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them. Aside from high-ranking officials, only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
Claywood was here. You should have told us. You knew.
Got a little story indicator there.
Let's go. Was that all of them?
Oh, hey,
Good stuff.
We need some of these. We need these for one of the recipe things. Star tiers. Oh, that was just titanium. Oh, we got a corpse. Lesser slider, LEM, increased stamina regen. Take that. And Aquafield. You to gain effects, heals 30 HP, gain 20 hydrogen, 10 toxicity though.
Oh, gotcha.
So far, I've only seen 3 locations. Looks like this was somebody's base.
I'm getting better and better. Reloading.
That guy got close. Is there a melee? I don't remember if there's a melee or not. There's not a melee. There's a grenade.
Reloading. Changing mags.
Sorry that gun sound phase is a little loud.
One less bastard.
Combat's leveling up pretty fast though.
That was close.
So what happened up here? It kind of looks like a research station. Shotgun ammo?
Slashers.
Okay, where'd these guys come from?
Reloading. Changing mags. Eat that.
Congratulations. Clever Robotics has received its order.
Smack
A
it.
report of the
Reloading.
order is waiting for you in the terminal.
We got a dead body with some surfing sticks. You need to gain effect, double natural energy regeneration, lasts 40 minutes. Gain 30 toxicity that's not stacked with other energy foods. Air jumper LEM, shotgun ammo.
Gotcha.
Why are we gonna find a shotgun up here? My inventory is looking pretty full though. Yeah, I got one more inventory slot. I wonder what signifies them coming back to life. Ooh, that's pretty good. That aqua gel will definitely be more useful in this
tasty.
food. That's 75 water. Yeah, so if
You're
you guys...
nearing the abandoned outpost of a previous expedition. Search the area. You'll find equipment and information you can use.
Can I use any of what's left standing?
Unfortunately, no. All buildings were created for a core that was an older model, incompatible with the current version of the building tools programming. But it's okay. Look on the bright side. Anything you find here is yours. I won't tell anyone.
I can't even build anything here?
Officially, this is still territory belonging to the IRO and its partner companies. Even though they failed, it doesn't change the fact that they were here first.
Interesting, there's a look-through right there. Oh, I guess I could have just went over there and jumped over here. There's a lot of stuff here, though, and that looks like a data pad for information for something. Oh, they just come out of the ground. Yeah, because that's fair.
Reloading. Eat that. I smashed it.
Or they're just set on a spawn timer. But I'm going to go empty out my inventory. You'll see a little cut here, and then we'll be back up here to explore this place and see what's up here. So see you guys in a sec. All right, I dropped some stuff off, and we're back. Let's get done basically searching the rest of this area. So we got some builded parts. And even though this game doesn't tell you, don't forget you can double jump. What else we got here? A Nutribar. Nice. That gives us food and hydration and aqua bars.
I can use that.
Clear capsule. Eat to gain effects. Double natural toxic loss. Lasts 30 minutes. Then we got war bonds, which we can use to buy upgrades later. Security logger. Somehow fully intact device should be worth a lot. 1,500 intelligence. Damn. A stator blueprint used in recipe station unlocked item production. Let's go. Well, if you need a stator blueprint, this is the place to go. Lesser life giver element. Increase max life by 12. Damage personal interface. 500 analysis. A lot of analysis stuff here. Little personal storage box. Hydrolyte. Gain 55 hydrogen. And tablet. Notes for LEM system test reports. Researcher Dr. Beatrice Laskowski. Test subject Lieutenant Harold Weir. Comparison subject Corporal Louis Weir. As for reinforcements, urgent. Louis is dead. Harold is seriously wounded. Further testing is if it's because of the limb. Louis disc destroyed when he fell. Tell Harold when he'd be better. They damaged the regeneration chamber. Repairs will take some time. Harold's unable to fight. Move to the chamber room. Will really die here if they come again. Suspended testing. Don't provoke them anymore. Ooh, the aliens don't like the LEMs. And definitely don't come up here with a full inventory because there's a lot of stuff in here. Standard ammo. So we got a little tiny lore drop on the aliens don't like us doing things here. No story elements, though. I'm very curious.
I think I can use this.
How many story elements are actually in this game? We talked to someone near the beginning, but we haven't heard anything from him just yet. You get a lot of intelligence up here to level up whatever corporation you want, though. Are these the same? No, these are different. Researcher Beatrice Lassie, test subject Lieutenant Harold Weir, compared to subject Corporal Lewis here. Where, despite the general fatigue that all of us are suffering from, the lieutenant appears to be functioning somewhat better than the other crew members. Maximum blood pressure during exercise testing does not exceed 170 to 60. Reduced telomere wear was also observed when compared to the test subjects. Conclusion: the LEM performs its function of general improved vitality as expected. The additions on Arcadia 7 and bombardment by StarRupture do not affect its functionality. It is my expert opinion that allows the limbic enhancement membrane to test the combat conditions in the Ruptura system. From among the expected side effects of limb implementation, none of the subjects experienced dizziness, shortness of breath, color blindness, selective deafness, increased libido, diarrhea lasting more than 48 hours, stroke, sudden cardiac arrest, left-handedness or right-handedness in the case of left-handed individuals. individuals. So one of the side effects could be that you switch your dominant hand. That's a weird one. Both subjects experience trouble sleeping, decrease the libido, enlarged gallbladder. Only the test subject experienced spontaneous allergy to legumes. Only the comparison subject experienced rash, increased blood pressure. The limb behaves in accordance with expectations and its aspect during better than on Earth. We will soon move on to testing in combat conditions. Oh, so the bugs didn't like what they were doing. They just messed with the bugs and paid the consequences because of it. On my track back and forth, by the way, my facility loaded up twice, and my god, it is far away compared to what you initially look at. Looks like I'll have to go that way to reach the engine, but we'll head back from now with this one. And I didn't really see anything over here. It's kind of hoping some story elements are in this alpha, but it doesn't look to be the case for now, at least not in this area. So we will probably end the episode when I get back to my base if nothing big happens, since we experienced the sun exploding, or the planet exploding over there, which is fine. Lots of bugs, and basically got a crap ton of research out of there. There are quite a few... Oh, I didn't even see that big structure over there. That was like a huge tower we'll have to go through. But yeah, I'm not sure how much of the story is in this game, but there are key locations that are pretty interesting to explore that we'll probably spend an episode exclusively heading to or exploring each. And then basically going over things that I've found. I know those structures. I'm not really sure what they do. I think it requires the map to activate, if I remember right. Which I might have just unlocked the map, so we might test that before the actual end of the episode. Let's run over there real quick and test it out. And then I think on the next episode, we'll head towards the giant engine. And then another episode, we'll head towards that giant satellite dish that seems to be destroyed. Again, they do have a roadmap for this, and it says story elements will be added. But so I'm not 100% sure if there's any really significant story here, or just people quotes that happen as you play for things that they already got in the game. Geo Scanner map required. Okay, so this does require the map. So we'll head back, see if we unlock the map. If we did, we'll make the map. Head back over here, activate that thing, and see if it just does like a ping of like all the destinations around the map. I will say on the track between when my little cut happened, I found a hole that was covered in vines that looked like a tunnel system that we might be able to go into. Somewhere over there. Alright, everyone's still shipping off. Those two have basically lost their, cool. Titanium rods is the only one that I can take. And then you, Sleeping Corporation, titanium rods as well. I guess I could power level each faction, but I think you need to go through them basically evenly to get everything unlocked that you need. So we'll get the, we'll unlock the medical tool.
You know that feeling when you accidentally get hit by a car? Jumping out of a helicopter didn't go according to plan? Or maybe you were bored playing with a gun and you shot your kneecap. Those problems are over. You don't need a new expensive sleeve anymore. Future Health Solutions introduces the Med Tool. It will heal any wound in seconds. Future Health Solutions for modern problems.
Ah, you almost got me.
I'm sorry. Contracts with Future Health Solutions require I do things a certain Ruptura activity detected. I recommend finding a safe place.
That is the sun exploding.
Due to your hard work, we have decided to increase the capacity of your pockets. Your inventory has been updated, and you can now fit more items into it.
Okay, let's look at the inventory real quick. Alright, so it did give us another streak. Like I said, though, I'm assuming the sun is going to explode again. Yeah, we're getting that really dramatic music, and the sky is turning a little orangish. It's kind of open. Well, actually, I can actually unlock the map right now. Now I think about it. Alright, that can go over there. They go over there. Got a bunch of ammunition that we can use, but these ones we can turn into analyze.
Oh, yes.
War bonds over there. And that should be everything on that part. Let us try to unlock the map. Oh, yep, here's the sun bomb.
You have fulfilled another order from the Griffith's Blue Corporation. Claim your reward.
Bam! Flashbang! And here comes the volcano wave.
I'm healed.
Alright, the sun exploded. Again. Attracts vermin when deployed, charged by killing vermin and harvesting meteors. Radionomically equipped once
I'm
unlocked.
legally obligated to go over grenade training with you.
We have to go through training even out here? Skip it, gal. We won't tell anyone.
The Griffith's Blue Corporation guarantees the highest level of safety during use. Even when activated, the grenade is stable and will not explode as long as you are holding it in your hand, making it safe to use by the whole family, regardless of age. The Griffith's Blue Corporation is not responsible for any bodily harm caused by the throwing or dropping of the grenade.
Okay, that was quick.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Alright, let's claim some of this research.
Useful information. Interesting.
That's a huge load of XP, basically. And this stuff, we need materials to unlock that stuff. Alright, let's unlock our map.
Great work. The Moon Energy Corporation received its order. You have successfully unlocked the geolocation service of structural and technological imaging. They are very
Sounds
happy with
like
your
a
services.
complicated name for a map.
If you insist on using such primitive language, go ahead.
Alright, let's check our... Okay. How big is this world? world seems pretty big. What was... Okay, so this is where I die. Oh, no, these are dead bodies that we found. So there's that underground cave I was talking about earlier. And then what's this place called? The GRO Lemon Souls Griffith Research Outpost. Alright, that will be the name of the video now that I found that. But, yeah, like I said, right before we end this, we will go update the map and see how big of a map range explosion that is. It seems I've basically unlocked everything except for the secondary weapon when it comes to our actual loadout. Yeah, weapon 2 is missing, but I've unlocked these 3 things. Which, how big is the... This thing says it attracts the bugs. It's like a... I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, it says killing bugs and absorbing these recharges it. How much does a fire meteor recharge, though? %? Or is it 1% per? I jumped it to 5%. You can't see anything when this happened. Okay, so let's actually look at this real quick. So this is my map right now.
Geo Scanner initialized.
Hey, Geo Scanner attracts bugs.
Clever Robotics cares about you, and so one less the terminal.
Reloading.
They also ask that you keep an eye out for old model drones lost on Arcadia. They might contain useful items.
Okay, so be warned, if you're doing this, you will be attacked. Oh, that's a lot of bugs. Doesn't seem like they damaged the map, though. So I guess that's a positive. Alright, we are ready.
Geoscanning complete. Data acquired. Map updated.
Wow, that's a big bonus. So drone wreck over there, a couple dead bodies, so all those dead bodies are identified. Yeah. An orbital lander at the beginning of your journey and your backup respawn point. Alright, so the map goes really far to the right. I'm max zoomed out and still over there. So there's a lot of stuff to the right. Not much to the left. A lot to the north. A lot to the south. So you spawn on the left map. Oh, we got a point of interest thing. I haven't seen a monolith yet. Geo Scanner. Forgotten engine. Enemies. I think that thing up there is a forgotten engine. What's on that mountain cliff back there? But we will end this episode here with a sun explosion and exploration of the abandoned base up top, the GRL Lemon Souls. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this one. Like always, please like and subscribe. And next time, we'll go visit the giant engine and see what's out there. Later, guys.